Hello, folks. This is World Championship breaking news. I'm the WC. Dennis Green, former NFL head coach of the Minnesota Vikings and Arizona Cardinals, has died at the age of 67. Cause of death doesn't, I'm not really sure what the cause of death is. This is breaking news, of course. But I wanted to make sure I did this video because of the fact that, growing up and watching, Dennis Green and watching Randy Moss and Dante Cunningham, watching those teams back in the day. Um, you know, Dennis Green definitely was, one of those coaches during my time that actually was one of the pioneers of explosive football. I mean, you just knew that pass from Cunningham or Culpepper to Moss was going to come. I mean, you just knew it was going to come, and it was so exciting to watch that brand of football. You could say that he was definitely one of the key cogs in the careers of, you know, Randy Moss, and you can also say Chris Carter towards the end of his career. I mean, these guys, that offense was just so dynamic during those times. In the mid '90s, late '90s, and I mean, early 2000s, it was very, 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 very fun to watch. Um, that brand of football was very fun to watch. His coaching career was pretty darn good. Didn't win any championships, unfortunately, but for what it's worth, he was a pioneer of a certain brand of offense, and he'll definitely be missed. I wanted to make sure I did this video too to talk about the Rooney Rule in the NFL and how much of a joke it is. I'm gonna make sure I don't cuss during this video, in respects to Dennis Green and his memory, to just kind of get this message out to the folks. But the Rooney Rule in the NFL is a damn joke. I knew I wasn't gonna cuss, but I just couldn't hold back. All right, I can name on my hand right now, with maybe one hand, um, the coaches that are in the league that are of minority or of African American descent. Head coaches. I didn't mean coaches like assistant coaches, because there's plenty of those. I'm talking about head coaches right now. All right, I can name like three off the top of my head. Ron Rivera in Carolina. I think that Jim Caldwell is still coaching Detroit, and then you got Mike Tomlin. Now, if I'm missing somebody else out of that group, please correct me down below. Okay, I think Marvin Lewis is still head coach in Cincinnati, so that's a fourth guy. Um, But if there's anybody else that I missed here, please correct me down below. I think that the Rooney Rule is a joke. I really do. In the NFL, and Goodell, instead of fighting, Tom Brady on being a cheater, because we know that he's a cheater already, maybe they need to force these franchises to actually hire people of different descent. I mean, I'm just saying they're just as qualified as anybody else. But RIP to Dennis Green. He was definitely a pioneer from that standpoint. You look back at all those coaches in the mid '90s, the Dungies, the Greens, and what I'm saying. You just look back at those guys and seeing how much of pioneers these guys were to offense and defense, and how they've changed the game forever. RIP to Dennis Green. A lot of people are going to remember him because of that rant that he had against the Bears. Um, Infamous. I would play it here, but you know how YouTube is picky and all that good stuff. So let me know how you guys feel about Dennis Green. How does his career match up against other coaches, other minority coaches that have had the same opportunity as him? Not too many people have had the same opportunity as him. 13 years in the league coaching. I mean, you can look at Dungy, and Dungy, got his championship. Green didn't necessarily get his. So let me know how you guys feel down below. It's a WC. Um, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the Rooney Rule too. Until next time, folks. Peace out.